right, welcome to virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com. I'm Robert Estrin with a viewer question. Is it okay to write the names of the notes above your score? Well, this is a really good question. You might think that when you're first starting out, the best thing you could do as kind of a crutch is to write those notes in so you don't have to count through all those lines and spaces. It can be tedious at the beginning trying to recognize notes, and it can take you so long you might think, why not just write them in? What harm could there possibly be with that? Well, there really is a problem with that. Here's the deal. If you write in your notes, you'll never have to figure them out, so you probably won't. You'll depend upon the written letter name instead of actually counting through the lines and the spaces. Later on, when you're fluid with your reading, you might have a very high note or a low note on ledger lines, and you might be tempted to do the same thing because every time you get to that super high E or something, you're counting C, D, E, F, try to get up to it, and you might think, oh, this is such a waste of time. Let me just write it in to save the trouble. It's a big mistake because if you make yourself figure it out every single time, quicker than you think, you'll be able to recognize these notes. But so long as you write them in, you will be depending upon the writing instead of figuring out the notes. So spend a little bit of extra time every single time, and you will be rewarded by becoming a fluent reader by making yourself do that. So don't write in the notes. Now, if there's a note that you're missing and you want to circle it to pay attention to it, that's a different story. Sometimes even writing in little lines for rhythms to know where the beats are in a complex rhythm, that could be helpful as well. But avoid writing in the letter names of the notes. Go ahead and figure them out each time, and you'll become a great reader before you know it. Thanks so much for joining me. Robert Estrin here at virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com.